It's 420 coming up on 421 here at your hometown station. I'm Tori in studio with me. My in-studio guest is Chet Thompson. He is CEO from CT3 Media. First thing I want to do is welcome Chet to the studio. How you doing?
Thank you, Tori. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. A little bit warm, I got to tell you. I'm not ready quite yet.
It's a little warm, 94 degrees
right?
outside.
It's a little, I'm just not ready yet. You got to give me a little more time.
Okay, take your time here.
So what we're going to talk about today, something that you are gonna school me for sure. This is so not in my wheelhouse. We're going to talk about the Santa Clarita Family Wealth Summit, which is coming up May 11th at the TPC in Valencia. Beautiful venue. But we need a little bit of a lesson here, especially me.
Sure.
What exactly is CT3 Media?
So CT3 Media is a company that I own. We're an advertising agency, and I live here with my family. We moved in 2003. Mm-hmm. And most of my business has been in Los Angeles, and I wanted to start giving back to the community with what I do, and that is primarily put on wealth summits and magazines. We produce a magazine called Wealth, Wisdom, Wellness, and we're hosting the first ever Santa Clarita's first ever Santa Clarita Family Wealth Summit at the TPC. May 11th. 6 p.m. There's wine. We have wine. Wine, hors d'oeuvres, meet and greet. We got great guests. We'll tell you all about it.
Well, that's a great point. First of all, thank you for wanting to give back to the Valley.
Sure.
Second of all, what is a wealth summit? What are we talking about here?
A wealth summit is where husbands and wives, mothers and fathers can get together and learn how to protect their wealth that they've worked so hard to earn.
Boy, have we worked hard.
I know, I'm telling you. And 94-degree weather, wait till summertime, it's 112. And so, we work so hard, and we talk to each other at baseball games and our sports activities, and eventually the conversations, they wind into politics and the jobs, the economy, and most people feel like they just can't get ahead. They work really hard, and we're spending all our money as fast as we get it, right?
Pretty much.
So for most of us.
Right.
Now, there are some people who are very well off, and they should come to the Wealth Summit too, because you always want to add fuel to the fire. You want to get a second opinion to make sure that you're not going to run out of money. A lot of people that do have money, they're afraid that they might make a bad decision and run out of money or take some bad advice. They should come and find out what to do. And those families that are just getting started, it's so important just to start. The difference is, actually there's no difference between the wealthy and those who are just starting out, except the one difference is that those that are wealthy, they started. Yeah, and it's never too late to start.
Mm-hmm. That's a good question, because someone my age, and I just, I need to start.
Our age.
I need to start. Well, I'm not talking about you. I know I'm a fossil. I know, I'm not talking about you.
I'm right there.
But, you just kind of, where do you even start? You just kind of look at it and go, it's too late. I didn't do anything. I didn't put anything away, and now it's way too late.
Well, I've got good news. Look, Tori, and everybody listening out there, it's never too late to start. Too late is defined by you. So if you're in your 50s or 60s, there's still time. And a lot of people are under the misconception that it's their paycheck. They're not earning enough to start a path to wealth. And it's not your paycheck. It's not the amount of your paycheck. It's your behavior with your paycheck.
Uh-oh.
So you've got to pay yourself first, a little bit at a time, and then take advantage of the laws of accelerating momentum. And I'm not talking about the laws of attraction, although that is there. I'm talking about the laws of accelerating momentum, because as you start putting money away a little bit at a time, paying yourself first, it starts to grow. And then you need to put it in an investment vehicle to maximize it, so that when you're retired, you have some lifetime streams of income.
Right.
I mean, look, okay, we're around the same age. We're going to, God willing, we'll live to 100, and we're going to outlive our money if we don't do something now. So that's why it's so important. That's why I'm calling it the Santa Clarita Family Wealth Summit, because families are why we're all here, right? This is the family community.
Okay, so let's talk about the event.
Sure.
I'm sure you will have speakers who are knowledgeable and can
Yes.
lead us in the right direction about paying ourselves first.
Oh, yes.
And drive that point home. That's a hard, by the way.
That's a hard one, huh?
It's a very hard one, and it's the first one we need to grasp onto.
I see that Starbucks cup of coffee back
Okay,
there.
you're not. You know what? Why
if
don't you
just cut out just one a day?
I hear you. I knew that was the first to go. I knew that was the first to
I
go.
know, it adds up, doesn't it?
It so adds up. But so who's gonna help us along? Who are the speakers at the event?
Let me tell you, Tori, this is so great. We did this in such a great way. We're bringing a panel of world-class experts that normally I host these summits in Los Angeles. And this is the first time that they're coming to Santa Clarita. So I've got Catherine Austin Fitz. Let me tell you about this gal. She's a former federal housing commissioner under the H.W. Bush administration. She knows where the skeletons are. She knows all the secrets of wealth. Not only that, she's a former Wall Street banker at Dillon and Reed. Not only that, she's a Wharton grad. This gal is amazing, and she's going to be the keynote speaker. So you got to hear her speak. She's going to talk about the Trump economy. You know, what's going on with Trump is crazy stuff, right? But what is going on that's good, let me give you a couple examples of why everybody should come. One is these new guys in the new administration, they're all oil guys, right? Scott Pruitt, we got Rex Tillerson, former governor of Texas, Rick Perry. They're all oil. They're opening up the Keystone Pipeline. They're starting to frack again, not just in the U.S., but all over the world. So should we invest in oil products? Maybe. Also, the Fed is now loosening the regulations under the banks and small businesses, so now they can breathe. So should we start investing in the banks and small business? Maybe. So you got to come and listen and find out, right? These are just two examples of, you know, there's new guidelines and new rules in every administration, regardless of who. We can't control as president or in Congress, but we need to know about the new rules and regulations, because if we know them, we can take advantage of them. And that's what we're here for. So that's Catherine Austin Fitz. Then let me tell you the rest of the panelists real quick.
Oh,
I
my
know
goodness.
you got more.
Oh,
I know
my
you want to
goodness.
ask more questions.
I do.
So then we have Arif Halby at Total Financial
Love
Solutions. Arif is great. He's going to teach you how to get retirement income for the rest of your life, so that you can have a steady stream of income and save your income and give it to your children and protect them from being foreclosed on or other people getting into their money, all kinds of things that Arif can do. Then we have Bob Donaldson, who orchestrates all these players together and helps you optimize, prioritize your wealth. And then we have Brian Clark of Reliant Life Settlements. These are some interesting investment vehicles that are not correlated to the stock market. So if the stock market goes down, these investments hold their value. And it's just fascinating. And then we have Amy Smith as the MC for the whole event, and she is from Investors Business Daily. She travels the whole world teaching people how to make money in stocks. And then I've got a powerhouse stockbroker in case people are into the stock market, and he'll tell you that the stock market since Trump was elected has gone up. We're in a 6-year, in fact, bull run, and he doesn't see it going down anytime soon. But he's got ways and methods that you need to hear so that it protects your money if you get started.
Now, Chet, we have to break away to news, so I need to wrap this up. But I do want to ask you one final question.
Sure.
Again, it's the Santa Clarita Family Wealth Summit. It's May 11th at the TPC in Valencia. More information, go to hometownstation.com. If there's one thing in the next 20 seconds that you can tell us real quick that everyone should go to this, why?
Okay, you can go to SantaClaritaWealthSummit.com for tickets as well. SantaClaritaWealthSummit.com. Look, Santa Clarita, it's our turn to learn the secrets. Everyone else is taking advantage and becoming rich. It's our turn to get the lifetime stream of income. Don't sit at home and let your neighbors be the one that come, and then the block party's going to be really ugly, right?
Chet, thank you. So, Chet Thompson, thank you so much for joining us this
My
afternoon.
pleasure.
CT3
Thank you, Tori.
Media, thank you so much.
Thank you.